Hello, this is Linda, also known as Keto Granny. I'd like to welcome you back to my channel. If this is your first time being here, my name is Linda, but I'm known as Keto Granny because I lost 137 pounds during the ketogenic diet and using intermittent fasting and some other fantastic weight loss diet tools. You can also do the same if you commit yourself and you stay focused on your journey. You can reach those same goals. I also felt that that was something that could not be done, but I know that it can be done because I proved it to myself. However, during the past few months or the past year, I gained back 35 to 40 pounds of that weight. So I was able still to maintain a 100-pound weight loss, which I am very, very proud of. I am on the journey to get to a different weight loss goal now. So I like to keep people motivated. I like to share some diet tips, especially the diet tips that work for me. So I'm on this journey again. And if you'd like to join me, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. And if you like this type of content, make sure that you give me a thumbs up, give me a likes, so that YouTube knows that you're watching my video and that you enjoy this type of content. But why don't we go ahead and get started talking about this video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about documenting your journey so that you can be successful. You want to be successful on your journey. No matter what you want to achieve in the end, you want to be able to get to the end. So that is what this video is about. It's going to give you a lot of tips and also a lot of other information. And if you have things that you would like to contribute, please do so in the comments below. I really welcome input from everyone. We're going to be talking about tracking. We're going to be talking about journaling and also video recordings that would be good for you to also make. You're only going to be as successful as you want to be. Let me say that again. You're only going to be as successful as you want to be. And that's what we're talking about, being successful. On this journey, I found one of the good things to do is to keep a photo diary. Keeping a photo diary only involves just taking pictures. You can do it with your phone. You can do it with a camera. There are so many things available that they have out there that you can take a picture, but take a before picture of yourself. This picture is going to come in so handy during your weight loss journey. It's going to come in so handy during that journey. I'm going to turn that up just a little bit more because I want to make sure that I can be heard. But you can take the before picture and you can use this picture when you're feeling down and you're feeling out. You can use this picture to motivate you. You can use this picture for motivation, to keep you motivated and to keep you going on your journey. And if you take pictures just occasionally through your journey, whether you do it every month, every 2 months, whatever you decide to do, you can even decide to do it every day. But you're going to have these pictures for comparison so that when you get to the end of your journey or when you lose a huge amount of weight and you start feeling healthier, you can look at these pictures and see the difference. And that's going to give you the motivation that you need to keep going. It's going to give you the motivation that you need to stay focused on your journey. Okay. Record from the beginning of your weight loss journey. Record your journey from the beginning. You want to also take your measurements. Take your measurements, measure around your bust, your waist, your hips, your thighs. Some people measure their calves, measure your knees, your arms. Me in particular, I have a lot of excess fat that I had hanging here on my arms. But this is what I work on a lot, are my arms. So you can still try to focus on parts of your body which you feel need more work. So record your weight. Make sure you take your weight starting on your weight loss journey. Record your first weight. And then for some people, it's best to just put the scale away and then weigh once a month if you have to. Some people like to weigh once a week, but you also have people who like to weigh daily. I myself don't like to weigh daily because our weight fluctuates so much up and down. And that's what you're going to have if you weigh daily. You're going to have up one day and you're going to have down the next. And some of those ups and downs may be kind of discouraging to you. So that's why I say if you want to weigh, at least weigh once a week. And that way you can tell more or less where that weight is coming from. You'll have a better answer than weighing daily. But weigh according to how you feel, weigh according to what you want to accomplish, weigh according to how you want to. This is what this weight loss journey is all about. It is about you, and it is about you reaching your goals, and it is about you staying focused to get there. You want to have your own personal plan when you are doing any type of journey or weight loss journey. You want to have your own personal plan, not a general plan, but your plan. Okay, you can take a general plan, but then make changes to that plan so that you make it yours. You want to make this your journey. You want to make this your plan. One of the first things that you need to do is decide upon a meal plan. Decide what type of meal plan you want that you're going to follow. And then the next thing I would suggest is to research it and then to put this information in writing so that you'll be able to see it, so that you'll be able to have it handy and review it so that you can stay focused on what you're wanting to accomplish and what you are wanting to do. You need to decide on what you need to add into your pantry. You need to decide on foods and staples that you need to add into your refrigerator, your cabinets, because you want to be successful. You want to take out the foods that you don't need, or at least put them to the side. If you have others living with you, just do things equally. Put things at the front that you can see that you like, and then, maybe have a cabinet for them and have things also that they like. But have a meal plan. Have a meal plan and stick as close to your meal plan as you possibly can. There will become times that you'll have to change your meal plan as you go along, which is okay. If you have certain calories that you're trying to reach every day, or your certain macros, just adjust your meal plan accordingly so that you can still reach those goals. Also, know what cravings that you have. It's very important to know what cravings that you have and know how you're going to address them when you start having those cravings. You want to prepare ahead of time so that you can be successful. Always have a plan. Always have a plan. Learn the foods that trigger you and then be prepared for those times, if you can, ahead of time. If you can, include some intermittent fasting in your diet. Intermittent fasting has so many great benefits. It's not necessary, but it is very, very beneficial. If you decide to add an intermittent fasting, then it is up to you to decide your eating window. And the rest of the time, that is going to be your fasting window. That is when you are not going to eat. On your eating window, this is when you're going to eat your meals, whether it be 1 meal, 2 meals, or 3 meals a day. You want to eat it within that specific amount of time. You don't want to have any snacks. This is just for your meal eating times. And the rest of that time, you don't want to have snacks or be eating in between, but you are allowed to have certain liquids that you can drink. Make sure that you stick to this schedule and you're going to have such great benefits. I can almost guarantee you that. Also, take advantage of your fasting window. Add in exercise. This is a great time for your autophagy. Autophagy starts at nighttime. So if you are Counting your sleeping hours as part of your fasting window, just extend it out in the morning and add you some exercise in at that time. You're going to get some great autophagy benefits that are going to be very, very beneficial to your body. You want to add exercise in daily, 30 to 60 minutes. And when you're exercising, do it at your pace. This is not a race. Do it at your pace and don't overdo it. You want to avoid injuries, and one of the best ways to do that is to stretch before exercising so that you can warm up your muscles and also warm up your joints in preparation for your workout. What I always tell people is check with your doctor before starting any diet or exercise program, especially if you take medications. Make sure that you check with your doctor before starting any diet or exercise, because some foods can interact with some medications that you take. I myself am on a medication called warfarin, and it interacts with green leafy vegetables if I have too many of those. So it's very important to make sure that you can do the diet plan that you are wanting to. I hope you're getting some good information for this. What are your main goals? What are the main goals that you want to accomplish on your journey? What do you want to accomplish by starting this new lifestyle? This is something that you're going to have to ask yourself, and you need to answer these questions before you start so that you can stay focused and really be on point. You may want to lose weight. You may just want to get healthier. You may want to wear that little red dress or little black dress that you have in the closet for that special occasion. You need to ask yourself questions like, am I doing this long term or am I doing this short term? That scale over there, that's what my scale sometimes says. Oh my God, oh my God. That's what my scale says. Oh my God. And your scale may say this sometimes too. Sometimes we have to have an oh my God moment in order to get it right, or in order to want to start getting healthier and losing weight if that's what we need to do. Plan for success. Have activities that you can do. What type of activities are you planning to do daily? Whatever it is, write it down and then post it where you can see it. Have it at eye level so that it's visible to you. You want to make sure that you see it, and then don't just look at it, but do it. You know what? You can check it off when you're done every day, mentally or physically. Make yourself a checklist. Note it for success. In your plan, you want to include the time that you want to eat. You want to include in there your first meal of the day, and you want to include your last meal. This is your eating window. If you need to write that eating window down in order to stay within that eating window, make sure that you do that. Also, I want you to write down what liquids you can have to drink or that you are planning on drinking during your fasting window. If you will stick to these drinks that you have written, you're going to have your best success. Remember, you want to avoid sugary drinks, and you want to avoid drinks that are less than 30, especially less than 50 calories in your drink. The best thing is to avoid drinks that have any type of calories in them, and stick to things like the tea, the water, the black coffee, those type of things. It's best if you stop eating at least 2 to 3 hours before going to bed, because you want to make sure that you have an empty stomach. A lot of people don't know that this helps you avoid GERD problems and GERD symptoms. A lot of people go to bed with food in their stomach, and this is where you have problems with GERD. Now, that's something I just learned from my doctor. She says that's why they tell people not to eat 2 and 3 hours before they go to bed, because this is something that causes GERD. Every day, have a plan. You want to have a list of achievements at the end of the day that you have accomplished. Look at your achievements and be proud of what you have done. Having that daily plan can be what makes or breaks you. If you stray, just get back on track and keep going. But you have something that's going to guide you. You just have some type of guideline available that's going to help you stay on track. Find out your macros and then eat within your macros. You want to make sure that you're eating within your macronutrients. Let me see, the chart that I have behind me today, it has information as far as your macros and how to, find out what your macros are. And then you'll see results and you'll be full, you'll be satiated with your meals if you can eat within your macros. Macros are simply your macronutrients. Carbohydrates, fats, and proteins are called your macronutrients. And these are the nutrients that your body uses the largest amounts of. Macronutrients, they are the nutritive components of food that the body needs for energy and to maintain the body's structure and systems. Macro counting helps you understand where those calories are coming from and how they affect your body. It also helps you understand that not all calories are created equal. Best foods for macronutrients, or some foods to consider, are foods that are whole foods. Fruits. Now I do keto, so the fruits that I would have are mainly strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, avocados, tomatoes. Those are the type of fruits that I have. Then vegetables are good. Yogurt. Some oils to consider, like olive oils, ghee, avocado oils. You can also get oils from some of the foods that you eat, the fats, like I've already mentioned, avocado, nuts, pecans, almonds, even cashews, but you don't want to eat a lot of cashew nuts, butter, egg yolks. These are all good sources where you can get some really good macronutrients that your body does need. If you don't have one, start a hobby. What interests you? Me, I love to dance. I dance every chance that I get, and the movement is good because it's exercise. You want to find something to do that you enjoy, something that can occupy your mind, and use it before you lose it. That's what they say. So use it before you lose it. Work puzzles, read, and do something that brings you joy and relaxation every day. You should do this every day. If it's only for a few moments of peace and quiet alone in a room, aim to get that. Aim to get it on a daily basis if that's what you want or that is what you need. And most of all, pray and meditate. Add in meditation and yoga. Take a warm, relaxing bath. Take a bath in Epsom salt, or get some Epsom salt and apply it to an area where you're having some pain or different things. All of these things will help you relax and help relieve some stress. Relaxing daily is so important to your growth and to your health. So every day is very important. Now me, I like to cook. I like to make new recipes, do what you like, and enjoy it. Now, I'm not a great cook. I don't cook as bad as this person here. But as we know, we all don't cook the same. But if we try a recipe that you got from another channel, be sure to give credit on that video to others, especially if you saw it on their channel. Then give them credit. That's a YouTube courtesy, and that's something that we should all practice. I found a bread that I really did like and enjoy, protein-sparing modified fasting bread. And I first saw this on Maria Emmerich's channel. So I always give her credit and say that this bread is, Maria Emmerich's bread. That was the first place that I saw this bread, and it is so good and it's very good to use in your weight loss journey. The carbs are very, very low. It's usually less than a carb or about a carb. And it just depends on some of the ingredients that you put into your bread while you're cooking it. You want to eat healthy, nutritious foods. If you do all these things and eat bad foods, then you're just going to throw away all those good benefits after you've exercised, you've intermittent fast, and then you decide you just want to eat all these horrible foods. You want to start eating things like bad foods, like the sugary foods, like bread, cookies, cakes. You'll do away with all the benefits that you've worked so hard for. Come up with a plan to help you get past those critical times because they're going to come. I know that they're going to come. I had those times, and sometimes I got past them, sometimes I didn't. You will survive, but just to make it easier and to make it more beneficial for you, be prepared for those times. Call an accountability partner if you have one. And it's best to have an accountability partner on hand or someone that you can call and talk to. If you have to, drink a glass of water or do 10 minutes of exercise. And then decide, do you still want something to eat? After deciding what foods you do want to eat, if you decide that you need to, then just have a small amount of something like a cheese stick. That's what I usually do, and then have another drink of water with that. After deciding foods that you want to eat, make sure that you make a grocery list, go to the store, and buy those foods that you need. Buy those foods ahead of time, have them available and prepared with meal preps, and you really do good. And every time you can, do some research on what your goals are. Look at videos of others who have reached their goal. What did they do? You may be able to incorporate some of this information into your weight loss journey or into your daily routine to make things good for you. What did they encounter? How did they handle it? You can learn all these things and be prepared for how to handle it when it arises with you, if you are prepared ahead of time. Me, myself, I live the ketogenic lifestyle, so that's what I presented mostly to you in this video. I know that keto works and it's very beneficial to one's health. It has improved my health to where I am now. I love the foods that I'm able to eat. They're delicious, they're filling, satiating, and usually easy to make, as I believe in keeping keto simple. If you keep it simple, then you'll be more willing to stick to that diet. As you can see, you can eat things like spinach, kale, nuts, avocados. You want to use good oils such as avocado oil, coconut oil, MCT oil, ghee, even butter. These are just a few of those examples. These are some of the delicious keto meals that you can eat while losing weight and getting healthy. Eggs are really nutritious. They're full of protein, fats, and almost zero carbs. Remember to keep your meals simple and you'll be more apt to stay on your diet. Eggs can be eaten for any meal. Be sure to eat good, clean meals that don't contain lots of calories from things like sauces and dips. If you can avoid those, that's avoiding a lot of calories and usually a lot of carbs. Usually a lot of the sauces have a lot of hidden sugars in them. So make sure that you are reading your labels. If you eat correctly and stick to your plan, your weight will go down and you're going to lose inches. Your body will get healthier and you will get closer to achieving your goals. You want to stay focused on your goal until you get there, then set a new goal and keep it moving. Once you reach the goal, just keep going. Once you figure out what works for you, once you figure out your trigger foods and what to do about it, once you learn to recognize stress and incorporate some stress management into your life and alleviate it, use exercise, use meditation, use yoga, do what works for you, and you are going to be so happy. Level up and commit to better health today, no matter what that means for you. Find support where you need it, through your family, your friends, through social media. Some people need structured support, such as coaching service, which I do offer. I'll put that information below this video. Send me an email to ketogrannycoaching@gmail.com and I will send you information. But I am so glad that you have joined me today for this video. If you like my content, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. If you have enjoyed any of my content, please comment below and give me a like or a thumbs up. It really helps me out with YouTube. They know that you're watching my content and that you really like it. I thank you for watching and have a safe and blessed journey. Bye-bye.